We are not alone. Someone's on the trail. Cosmo and Kathrine followed the trail downward. Orange ribbons marked the path. Strange fabric, unnaturally bright, and unlike anything they recognized. Voices drifted up ahead, unfamiliar accents, but words they somehow understood.
Matched 3 scammers on Tinder.
A man was complaining.
At this point, I'm convinced the universe hates me.
A woman laughed. Another man suggested something called Bumble. Cosmo froze, scanning for cover. Whoever these people were, he didn't yet know if they were a threat. He nodded toward a large, moss-covered rock just off the trail. Kathrine silently slipped behind it with him, her ears angled forward, alert. The 3 people rounded the trail corner and stopped. They wore light jackets and medium-sized backpacks, each carried poles of metal. Kathrine eyed them from behind Cosmo through the brush, her ears pricked forward. They looked strangely dressed, but human. 2 males and a female, all looked to be in their mid-20s. The woman, her blonde hair tied back, fair-skinned and athletic, dropped her pack with a relieved sigh. One man was broad-shouldered and heavy-set. The other was tall, darker skin and lankier, both sporting scruffy beards.
Let's take a break,
The heavier man said.
another hour to the parking lot.
No argument here.
The woman replied, digging through her pack for snacks. They settled on a fallen log, opening water bottles and containers of trail food.
Oh, God, I can't wait to sleep in a real bed.
The lanky man groaned.
Same.
The woman agreed, popping a handful of nuts into her mouth. After a beat, she smirked at the heavy-set man.
Looking forward to your dogs waking you up at 5 a.m.?
He gave a dry snort.
Oh yeah, nothing like whining and cold noses in your face.
She laughed.
My cat likes to paw me awake, so honestly, I feel you.
You got Anne watching him while we're out?
The lanky man asked her.
Yeah.
She said.
Actually, she's single, Bruce. Maybe you should ask her out.
He shrugged with a small grin.
Maybe I will.
If you do, don't screw it up.
She warned lightly.
I don't want to have to beat your ass.
He held up his hands.
Duly noted.
They finished their snacks and packed their bags again.
Come on,
The heavy-set one said, standing.
if we hustle, we can swing by Comic-Con on the way back.
The trio continued down the trail, chatting as they went, completely unaware of the 2 figures hidden behind the rock. Cosmo and Kathrine waited in silence. Kathrine leaned lightly against him, her ears angled forward as she listened. She caught every word with ease. To her, their voices carried clear as birdsong. So, they have cats and dogs, she mused. And they look human enough. Cosmo, meanwhile, was only half listening. Kathrine's warmth at his side tugged at his focus. He glanced at her, noticing the way her auburn hair fell across her cheek and the alert tilt of her ears, and he felt a fleeting urge to brush that stray lock away. He forced himself to look back at the hikers instead. When the group shouldered their packs and started down the trail again, Cosmo and Kathrine waited until they disappeared around the bend. Then, they slipped out from behind the rock and stepped cautiously back onto the path. "What do you think, Kat?" Cosmo asked. She studied the empty trail ahead, thoughtful.
They didn't carry weapons, and they acted like this place was safe. They talked about pets, about going home.
She looked at him.
They're human, ordinary. What do you make of it?
Cosmo exhaled slowly. I sensed no magic from any of them. No threat on that front. His brow tightened. But that's the problem. I've felt almost no magic anywhere since we arrived." His voice faltered as he reached out again with his senses, searching for even a spark in the air. Kathrine watched his expression slacken, the telltale look he got when he was probing for ley lines or currents of power. Then frustration flashed across his features. "Nothing," he muttered. "The only magic here is what we brought with us. And once it's gone, we're in trouble." Want to see where these roads lead? Make sure to subscribe. There's more to this story than they were ever meant to uncover.